Hello again everyone, and welcome back to another launching of the KGS-1 Launchpad. Hopefully I'll get it right this time. For a little help, I have added spotlights that should hopefully aid me in docking, and I intend to be significantly more wise with my use of fuel. So let us get our vessel up for the Delta V and our orbital up. And our SAS is already on. Let's turn the thrust and launch. Now, my last video of this, I did cut the noise when this thing took off because there's a lot of engines firing right now. So I'll probably do the same here. Just need to keep an eye on the left-hand side for the liquid fuel to make sure that I drop these things as soon as they run out of fuel. This is where the Kerbal operating system would come in handy. So, about to go. Okay, first separation gone. It's quite a bit for the engineer to handle here, because I can see the Delta V numbers are updating a little slowly. Now perhaps this is climbing. All good. Okay, here comes our next separation. Right. Apoapsis is still climbing, and we are approaching. Yeah, we've just gone halfway through the pea soup though, that's good. You can see that with this light blue section here. But around here I think is where planes start operating, and then this is the upper atmosphere and then out of it. Most things in human experience don't go to the upper atmosphere, because it's usually not worth the effort. Although, it is pretty effective to be there when you've got a long haul flight to go. But once you're in the upper atmosphere, it's a hell of a lot easier to get yourself into orbit as well, so... Okay. And we are out of the soup, so we shall now make our turn for gravity. Give us an assist on orbiting.
Okay,
now last time I turned the wrong way and had to waste a ton of fuel going backwards. But this time we're doing okay. Okay, so our apoapsis is now climbing. We are almost certainly going to run out of Delta V in this stage by the time we actually get to a good apoapsis height there. And we're still progressing through the atmosphere, so that's good. We're at 23,000 meters, 24, 25. Still doing okay. Check our stage here so we can know how much is left in this. Okay, it looks like we're about to run out of those rockets now. Fairly sharpish. And then the majority of the maneuvering is done by the actual launch pad, which is still kind of funky, but... There they go. Okay, and things are now a lot quieter. So we just need to maintain that heading, and we should eventually manage to get there. Alright, 50,000 there. Take a look. Yep, there we go. Let me just turn off the grid, because it's a little annoying to have that stuff up. Yeah, good, going nicely. So when this hits about 100, we need to turn this off. And we still got plenty of Delta V, plenty of fuel left in this stage, so that's good. 77, 78, 79, we're out of the atmosphere now, so this races really quickly. Because we don't have the drag of the atmosphere on us anymore. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Yeah, you can just see that's climbing nicely. We'll stop it there. 106, okay. Ooh, we're almost on a collision with the Bob Kerman Memorial probe there, it seems. But, hopefully we won't hit it. Okay, and let's target KGS-1. Let's get our intercept. Okay, and need to tilt that to get the orbital inclination right. Okay, that looks dead on to me. So we shall take that, and that is a... Yep, that's going to eat into our launch pad, but it should be fine. Oh, come on, turn back. This thing maneuvers a lot better when it doesn't have this big fuel tank on the rear end. Because most of the weight, I think, is in one of these ends rather than being central. It's a lot more central around here once it's actually got this stage off. Okay, and that's going to be another minute away. Oh no, it's a burn for a minute. It's a wait of another few seconds. And then we need to focus on getting these 2 points together, which you do from dominantly the ascending nodes and such. Ascending and descending nodes. But once we go in orbit, then we can do a lot more have a lot more interesting things. Okay, and yeah, that's going up. I should while I have a moment, chatter volume. Let's turn that down quite a bit because it's always kind of loud. Right, so let's start burning her now. Because again, it is a big burn. And we can see the fuel from this stage depleting. Still got quite a bit of delta V to go. And the orbit is creating there, that's good. Once we actually have this station running and we can launch things from it, it's a lot easier to do things like landing on the moon and whatnot. Okay, I am going to have to cut this stage. Let's head back here. Just hop that there. Come on, what happened, please? There we go. Okay, still going. That's good. And I can get rid of this now. Okay. There it is. Let's do that a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Now that thing says that we've got 7 degrees of separation, but that's more or less fine. Let's mark something up for our descending node. See if we can turn this around and get it a bit closer together. Yep, there we go. That is 6.3 kilometers. What's our degrees there? 6. 7. Oh, what am I doing this with it? 4. 3. 0. Perfect. And that is a distance of that. Okay. 13.2. No. 1.2. That'll do. That will do nicely. And we need to be pointing this way for that. That's a big burn. Nearly... Oh, okay. That's nearly 1,000 meters per second, but we can manage that. And that is a few seconds ago, actually, so I need to stop burning right now. Oh dear. A little bit too much time waiting on that. Okay, so let's keep an eye on these, because they are going to change quickly. I won't time accelerate this because I do not want to waste fuel again. If you have posted any kind of help in the comments, I'm sorry, but this is filmed right after I got up from filming the last one. So I'm a lot more rested now and a lot more at command of my senses and such. Okay, so yes, we can see our apoapsis is reaching out. Our descending node should be dropping. Yep, there we go. Well, rising, rather. But we are a small craft now, and we don't do things very quickly. Yep, that's dropping, that's good. That means we're matching the inclination of this. Because this is a little off of an equatorial. So, you need to keep that in mind. We're not nearly in the orbit I thought we'd be in. Oh. Whoa, and we are also kind of destroying our orbit here. What happened? Okay, we've apparently done quite... Apparently something very bad happened there. That's a little annoying. Jeez. $28 kilometers. That's the one I'll be pulling. That is the one I'll be pulling. 4.6. 5.3, no, because I hit the wrong damn thing. 7.5. 5.7. 9.8. 6.9. 9.3. 6.1. 6.5. This is exactly what you have to go through when you're trying to get anything to meet in space. Just this irritating tweaking over and over and over again. .8 4 3.9 4.6 7 4.1 again 3.9 2.8 2.7 2.5 2.3 0.1 0.7 0.1 0.9 0.8 0.4. Okay, we'll go with that. So let's find where that is. Okay, it's there, and it's about 26 minutes from us. And it's a fairly small burn, which is good, because we're once again kind of running low on... we've gone through more than half of our delta V here. And let's hope that this thing is not lying to us. Because that's what I do to the papers, not to me. Phew, okay. Turn off the orbital, I can see this. Okay, so there we are, coming around, and there's the station coming around. I'm going to cross over its path at one point here, but ahead of it most likely. And yeah, we should be okay if we miss this, because we'll still have quite a bit of delta V left. And we won't be running into an orbit that's going to decay over time, which is good for us. So we just need to wait for time to take down, really. Nice bit of tea while I'm waiting for this. Okay, not too long from it now. Let's speed up just a little bit more. 12, 11, there's 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Heading into 2 there. Okay. And we're going to stick over here so that we can actually see this happening, so I don't end up getting it to go further away. So we'll wait until about 10 seconds out and then I'll start burning and get rid of this. Okay. Oh, hang on. Nope. Balls. Okay, let's start burning in that direction. Let's get rid of that so we can see this happening. And I've got my finger on the kill thrust button here. Slow. Slow a whole metric ton. Okay, that's fine, I went through that before. Still going, good, still got plenty of Delta V here. $65. 40. 28. In the teens. Whoops, stop. Did turn around. Oops, stop. I'm increasing it, that's not good. Just trying to delicately nudge this. Okay, I think that's as good as we'll get for the moment. Yeah, looks like it. But 3 kilometers is still pretty good, so we'll take that for now. We won't even be able to see it from here, actually. No, doesn't look like it. There is a rendezvous section in the front end of Flight Engineer, but to the best of my knowledge, it's presently bugged because I have the most up-to-date version, and it does not seem to like being used. Okay, so we're going to have an intersection of 3.4 kilometers in about half an hour here. And you ideally want it to be less than that, but we'll take what we can get. And our relative velocity is just under 600, which we do have more than that, so we have some corrective ability. But for being a basic maneuver, this is not an easy task, to say the least. Just add a maneuver here, see if I can get that lower. Where's that marker? There it is. It's shaking like crazy, but it's there. Okay. Less than 1 kilometer. Good. 0.7. 0.5. 0.4. Okay, we'll take that. That's a very, very small burn. We can really just thrust right on that. And that just corrects it the tiniest of bits so that we can get back here. And we maintain an orbiting periapse, so that's good. Right, and that happens in another 8 minutes or so. I could practically do that on RCS actually. That 2.7 meters per second is very little. Okay. Minute. I'm not going to use RCS because knowing me, I will mess it up. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. And what have we got? 0.3 kilometers, right. Now from there, we just need to wait the other 24 minutes to actually get there. But that's fantastic. That means that we are 300 meters away from it. And our relative velocity is still very good. It's about half of our delta V, but we can manage that. And to do that, we need to burn retrograde. If I could find it around here. So is that this one? I think it's this one. Easy way for me to find out. If I hit that, does my orbit go down? Yes, it does. So that's the one I'm looking for. Because it's the same one that does that, because it slows you down, thereby meaning you get caught by the gravity and crash, usually. So, right, we've got... Yep, an increase. Decreasing? Is that? It's changing something. Yes, that's decreasing, so that's going to be even cheaper once we get there. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. And also, if we miss this somehow, or unless we mess up monumentally, we won't be on an orbit that will just ram into the station again. Objects in space tend to be pretty far away. And there's our launch pad. Let's turn the lights on, because we've got solar panels for it. Not going to do as much, but it highlights where this docking port is. Okay, so 23 minutes. Let's accelerate for that. Don't need the orbital for right now. Okay, there goes the station. See if we can spot it. No, it doesn't look like it just yet. So let's keep going. Now, of course, if you think this part is stressful enough, imagine that I've then got to get this thing to dock. And there's no RCS thrusters or any kind of orientation, movement, motion control past the launch pad on this. The only actual controls I have for orientation are on the bottom half of the launch pad, and the launch pad is extremely heavy. Okay, we should be able to see it now. Oop, there's Kirpin going a little crazy. There it is, okay. So there it is, dropping at 60 kilometers. And I need to burn retrograde so that I am traveling at the same speed as it. Make sure I have this right. Yep, there we go. Now we also notice that this is turning my orbit to be very similar to the one that I'm trying to actually meet up with here. 0.4. I may be burning a little too early. But that's still good for us, that's fine. I just want to bleed away our velocities here relative to our target so that I don't whiz past it. Yeah, our distance is climbing. Okay, come on. We're below 400 now. I may even be able to spot it. Yep, 20 there. That's good. KGS 1. When it's close enough, which I don't think we experienced on the last episode, it shows up that distance by itself. And then once we've zeroed out our velocity and we're in a good range of this thing, we can push ourselves straight towards it. Yeah, we can see we're lining up quite nicely there. And then we can begin docking, which is one of the more annoying parts of this. And our fuel is not fantastic, but we still have some. And we have a good 500 odd meters per second here of delta V. Yeah, there we are. It's dropping below kilometers there. That's good. And let's max out our thrust here to get rid of our relative velocity. T20 teens. And a bit more delicately. Okay. And now KGS 1 is... Where are you? Right there. Less than a kilometer away. So, now we need to nudge ourselves over to it. Let's go 10 meters per second for now, and we'll be ready to retrograde burn so that we don't ram into it. And we still got a very fair amount of our fuel left here, so that's good. And then we can begin docking, which, as I noticed, is the most annoying part of this. Yep, we can see the shape of it now, that's good. We're doing very well, and we can burn off 10 meters per second easily here, so... just a matter of waiting till we get there. Hey, we can see it. Perfect. In fact, we might even be catching it with our lights. Yeah, we are. We're catching it with the lights. Perfect. 100 meters. Let's zero that speed. Okay, now take a look where we want to get. Turn off the vessel there. Set that as our target. Control from our docking port. Burn a little more retrograde. Well, that's apparently not going to work. Okay, we need to burn prograde to kill our motion here. Fiddliness. Immense fiddliness. There we go. Zeroed. Okay. And now we need to use our RCS to get into a position where we can actually dock with this thing. So, let's switch to the docking controls, engage RCS, and start moving along. This would be a lot easier if I'd had the space to mount an electromagnet onto this thing. But as it happens, I did not have the luxury. Now, you can see all the RCS is coming out from this section. This has no RCS, although it does have a small tank for it. Consequently, our SAS is having to handle making sure that we stay on the right orientation here. And I mentioned before, there are mods that add little tools to help you in docking, but I don't have any on at the moment. So come on, just a little further. And let's switch to staging, turn the RCS off to reorient a little bit, keeping the lights on it. Okay, stop, 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 if at all possible. We pretty much just have to keep floating until we get these to line up properly. Which is, suffice it to say, not the easiest thing in the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, our lights are now hitting the port that we want. Switch to it. Come on. Come on. Ah, come on, come on. I'll have to reset this target, which is annoying. Whoa, 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 we are way away from it. Target, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come on, a little more. Okay, this is more tense than my first kiss was, jeez. Let's get rid of that so I can see this a bit better. I have no idea what that noise is. Eek. Anyways, we're now a lot further out, which is not good. Come on. Move back. Move back. Back into position. Come on. Come on already. Well, I think we have it. Come on, why won't you mesh already? Oh jeez, I'm way out of alignment now. How are we doing for mono? Good. It's not a percentage you often hear, but we're doing good for mono. I have no idea how long I've been recording. Okay, well, ostensibly these things actually are, yeah, we have plenty of electric charge, so I don't know why they're not working anything. It's very annoying. Let's put this thing straight up, as straight as we can, anyways, because this does not have much in the way of control. Let's try this again. Oop, go away. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. These are supposed to magnetically attract each other, but fat chance of that. How's our orbit anyways? Identical. So, we're going to be stuck together. We just have all of this trouble of actually docking. So as I said, this is going to take a while. It might even be better for me to actually send a Kerbal up here with a winch. Come on. See, if I had a winch, I could pull these things together. I could really do with, I suppose, as a tug of some kind. Some kind of tugboat. Well, I have actually managed to ram it. That's how close I am to this thing. Okay. Let me just null out our velocity here. Whoa, 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 let's not ram this thing. Well, if I did, I might be doing myself a favor. Okay. Relative velocity is now basically 0. So, I'm going to call it a day there, and next episode I will have hopefully docked these things. But this episode has been filmed now for about the past hour. You can probably tell by the now lack of light on my face. But we have our launch pad and we have our station, and we just need to get the two to actually click together. And with that, I shall see you all next time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and or a favorite. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to be notified of future updates. You can also check out the website where most other content is uploaded. That's all for now. Catch you later.